I'm very happy that the University of Colombo to become a founding member of AUA, Asian Universities Alliance, because I personally believe that AUA is something that great happened to Asian higher education system. Why? Because if you look at the structure of Asian University Alliance, we have some of the best 15 universities in this region. So that opened up lots of opportunities to not only just to Colombo University, but also other member universities, because you could share the best practices, because best practices can be different to each university. Because what is happening, if you look at the Asian, the higher education system worldwide, Asia is becoming an interest to even to the West, because there is, now we call it rise in Asian education system, higher education system. So because we see lots of high ranking universities are coming up in Asia compared to the West. Even some of the universities that we have in AUA can compete with any university in the world. So therefore, there is a huge focus on the Asian education system. So the Scholar Award or the other sharing experience like research, collaborative research, and also student mobility, all these things will give us a unique opportunity to share our experiences, because you see, now I have come from the University of Colombo to Tsinghua in the context of this AUA Scholar Award, and that has given me a huge opportunity for me to collaborate with some of the best academics that you can find in this part of the region. And we have started discussing about some future research projects. You see, now it doesn't in fact ends for 2 weeks activities, but it goes beyond that. So it's a continuity, and although I mean we have so much of distance between China and Sri Lanka, but our experiences, our presence in fact bring us together to work towards improving. I mean, finally we are trying to improve the humanity. That's very important, because now you see, now I delivered 2 lectures, one at Peking University and also now today at Tsinghua Public Health School. This is on population aging and focusing on Sri Lanka, and there what I found was, because you see now there are similarities, the commonalities, but also there are differences when it comes to our disciplinary boundaries. So what I found was, because this gave me a huge opportunity for me to share my experiences with the faculty and also with the students, because the international students, the international students, those who are here, they come from various backgrounds. You see, these interactions are very much important for us to take our discipline further, because I mean, what I try to do here in the context of this AUA Scholar Award is to bring my research experience, my own research experience, and expose that to the faculty and the students here. So I could actually get some feedback, so that's a healthy feedback, so I can improve on that. And once I get back, and then I can move forward. There's several, in fact. One is that the major one is that we have already, because I have a host professor here, Professor Wang, from the School of Public Policy and Management. So we have had 2 sessions with some of his colleagues. Those are brainstorming sessions to come up with some good research ideas, where my colleagues and me collaborate with the colleagues in Tsinghua. I mean, that's really marvelous. It doesn't end here, so it goes beyond the 2 weeks. So these are some of the things that we have been discussing, and we are trying to create a very innovative research project on migration, in the field of migration, which are very relevant to China as well as Sri Lanka. And Sri Lankan context, we can learn a lot from Chinese experience, because there are lots of international migration streams, and the issues, the problems that they encounter, how they resolve certain things, that knowledge can be transferred to Sri Lanka situation. With this AUA Scholar Award, we try to create a healthy research environment for us to actually collaborate and work and take it forward, right? So, but we need to disseminate that knowledge. As you just said, it's not between Tsinghua and Colombo only, but also we have to share that knowledge to other universities, and also it should go beyond the AUA also to the world. I am a very senior member when it comes to the academic, the whole university system in Sri Lanka. But this Scholar Award will not actually provide benefit just to me only, because it will go beyond me. And what I want, in fact, my junior colleagues back in the department, and also some other department who are very much interested in certain common research that we can set up with Tsinghua to take forward. So what I have been trying to do is to just to facilitate that process. You see, that is very important, because we need to think about some succession plans. So once I retire, so there will be some other people who will come into the picture. So if this AUA Scholar Award has given that opportunity to me, because so I'm trying to capitalize on that opportunity. Yeah. And AUA Scholar Award, as I mean, it gives a lot to the academics, especially among the AUA members, because people are looking for opportunities to collaborate, to be partner with somebody who is doing something very similar, and we will have 2 different ideas. So you need to accept people are different, people come from different schools of thought. So therefore, if you put them together through the AUA Scholar Award, you will come up with very dynamic, innovative research findings. That is something really what we want in the 21st century. AUA has looked at all the aspects of higher education system in Asia. If you go through the mandatory requirement that the universities to perform, and the focus is on teaching, research, and also community extension and or community reach activities, right? Now here it's not just one set of people, but all communities in the universities. It's not just the faculty, but also some other people, administrators, the non-academics, and also the students, mostly the students, because university is a student-centric institution. So therefore, AUA has taken a lot of interest in bringing the student, the youth, the young crowd into this, into their main activities. That is why we have youth forum, and that gives a wonderful experience for them. We are talking about next generation, and they are quite different to our generations, and we should admire them, and we should see how whether they go through in the right path. So we are trying to help the world by doing that.